I'm Toby Ryan, and I've teamed up with Heavyocity to show you how to use the traditional brass instruments in FORZO Modern Brass. FORZO is Heavyocity's new orchestral brass virtual instrument, featuring a 26-piece brass orchestra recorded in sections and as a full ensemble at the legendary Skywalker Sound. The traditional engine is one of 3 included in the instrument. FORZO also contains a brass designer with multi-channel hybrid sound design capabilities and the brass loop designer with over 400 tempo-synced brass loops. This tutorial only covers the traditional engine. For more on the brass loop designer and brass designer engines in FORZO, please visit heavyocity.com/FORZO. Alright, let's dive into the traditional folder, as it contains the trumpet, French horn, stopped horn, trombone, bass trombone, and tuba sections in separate presets, as well as a full ensemble preset. Each preset contains 8 articulation slots, which can be quickly selected using keys F6 through C7. Alternatively, these key switches are duplicated from C-1 to G-1, which may be more useful on certain keyboards. You can also select an articulation simply by clicking on it. Click the down arrow icon to reveal the list of available articulations for that instrument. The core articulations are mostly your conventional brass techniques. The extended articulations are long, evolving textures with extended techniques. The atonal effects use clusters and bends, which are great for effectual sound design and other non-tonal applications. Each instrument has been multi-sampled across the dynamic range, and you can seamlessly transition through these dynamic levels using the dynamics knob or the mod wheel on your MIDI controller. What's also helpful is you can set the range of dynamics using the slider on the right. On the left, you can enable velocity control, which adjusts the dynamics based on input MIDI velocities. The slider just below that allows you to limit that velocity range. Alright, so let's take a look at this interface now, as it offers several controls for shaping your sound, including a per-channel EQ, filter, ADSR volume envelopes, a tempo-synced rhythmic gate, dynamic shaper, and a space module with delay and reverb. The settings of the EQ, filter, and envelope only apply to the currently selected articulation. This grants the power to shape each articulation separately. Now, the mixer, space unit, and performance controls are global effects. There are 4 channels in the mixer where you can control the volume and panning of the 3 different mic positions, as well as a full mix control, which is purged by default. You may notice each articulation has different sets of controls, which apply specifically to that articulation. For example, the crescendos and swells offer timing controls for half speed and double speed. You can also turn off tempo syncing completely. The staccato articulation offers extensive control over these 6 round-robin samples. You can select the number of samples being used or turn it off completely. The playback indicator lets you know which sample was played last, and the IntelliVoice algorithm, which is on by default, automatically chokes off sustaining samples when played in rapid succession to reduce noise floor buildup and emulate a more realistic and immersive performance. Using the repeater allows you to trigger multiple notes with one key press at a desired rate. There's also an accent feature which allows you to assign accents at certain beats, and an amount knob to control the intensity of those accents. The random flutters and staccatos articulations have a specific control for density. When this is engaged, it increases the density of the flutter or staccato effect as volume increases. With the button off, the dynamics will still get louder, but the effects will remain sparse and random. You can adjust the amount of density added with the amount knob here. Each instrument includes snapshots for different articulation sets and mix settings. The traditional brass instrument is incredibly powerful and gives us, the musicians, composers, songwriters, a way to play the right feelings and emotions for the music we enjoy. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you and hope you find inspiration for your work. For more demos and tutorials on FORZO modern brass, please visit Heavyocity.com.